for my city. This for my city. This for my city. This for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them. I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty. You come to my city. I promise. I'll show you around.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Vassell wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Wembanyama misses from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Johnson outside. Paul for three. Hands it from downtown.
If he can find a look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That free throw, no good. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future. And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Johnson, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Drills the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now here's Edwards. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate. A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 7. Shoots over Vassell. Edwards with another miss. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Minnesota off to a slow start. 9-point game. And here's Conley outside. That one, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. And the basket by Vassell.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Spurs leading by 12. Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Barnes has got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Randall with the bucket.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
On the wing, Barnes. Johnson, a wide open look. Another one falls for San Antonio.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From 13, Randall no good. Here's San Antonio. They lead by 14. Back to Wembanyama. Count that bucket. And that's 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He comes away with
the Timberwolves 9.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
To the wing on the left. Brenham. The three-pointer, no good. There's Anthony Edwards. The rebound by Champagnie. There's the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Edwards. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Pass to Bassie. Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Spurs leading by 12. Here's Champagnie. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Right wing. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. So it's San Antonio now. At one point, they led by 16. Shot by Collins, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Winnaz leading. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
The Timberwolves getting their third free throw shot of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Pass to Branham. In the corner, Collins with it. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Edwards. Driving the lane. And finished off by Edwards.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Jacks up a three. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Here's Edwards. And it falls over the rim and in. Edwards got 16 points.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Castle. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the left wing. Out to Edwards. The three. Bassey pulls it in.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And here's Edwards from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Branham can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Edwards puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Edwards got 19 points.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
Collins, good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
For three, Edwards. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Back to Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. Shoots the three. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Wembanyama outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Clark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out, too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Good on the shot.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Hits it from three-point range.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Vassell outside. Spurs passing it around. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Edwards and
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's let it fly.
It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Conley. They double-team Conley. Randall outside. And the three off target. Spurs leading. By 9, Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark a